Let's wait. It's already quite late.
You can move towards your 25 now, and we it's far away to show us. I don't think it's cool.
Very good. Thank you. Even though there's nobody, we are still happy because we just finished uploading one video. Wow, one person. Hello, Mawowa, Mawowa.
Mayowa.
Where? Oh, Mayowa. Which tribe name? Oh, Eka. Eka Lebo. I don't know how to say good evening.
Ekale.
Ekale. Ekale o.
Ekale o.
Báwo ni o? How do you say? Did you eat?
Ṣé ti jẹun?
Oh, ṣé ti jẹun?
Yeah. Hi, Mayowa.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Really,
Well
I thank you.
Somebody else have joined.
Broski.
Thanks, broski.
Broski is another slang I need to learn. Like bros.
Chairman. You know
Chairman,
chairman. You know
chief.
chief.
UK. Wow.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Wow. What time is UK now? I think it's
It's
Moa.
8 now.
Moa Dada. My Yoruba, I really have to improve it.
I think it's just 1 hour different. So UK.
Yeah, that's good. So, I think we should already start replying all these questions.
Okay.
So, we've asked some questions on Instagram, and what kind of questions you'd like to know? And I got a lot of questions to answer. Did you happen to ask question? I don't think so, right? On Instagram.
Are you also one of our followers on Instagram?
Yes, so.
Mayowa seems like a female name, if I'm right. You see.
So, I've been wondering how old are you guys? Asked by Chan Chan. She's from Hong Kong. She's also a very good fan of us. She couldn't join us because it's 2 a.m. in Hong Kong time. So I'm older than him. I think I'm 34. I was born 89. You?
I was born 92
Hmm.
and I'm 31. Or you're
So I'm 34.
34. I
So
think I'm 34. That's what you just said now. So,
because in Korea we use
Yeah.
different aging systems, so not aging, age counting systems, so it's kind of confusing.
while you are in the belly, you're also growing too, right?
Yeah, so when we are born, we are already one. And if it's January, we add another age.
Hi,
Hello,
Cass
Johnson. I have a feeling you are watching us from the US, aren't you?
Johnson. I think it's Nigerian.
Really?
Yeah.
So, second question to answer was, how many kids do you want? Planning it, but I know Asian girls don't like to get babies. Asked by Wobuyan.
Yeah.
She's also a regular Instagram follower. London, UK. Okay.
We have a
Hello.
lot of UK people on our.
That's true.
Thank you guys.
You know what? Interestingly, our channel, the viewers, imagine, like 90% are watching from the UK, the US, Nigeria, all Nigerian people. And about 80% are men,
Hmm.
which means they want to have a girlfriend like me.
Hmm.
That's why they're watching us.
Hmm.
That's the only answer I can
Is that-
can answer for the reason.
That is your analysis.
Yes, now.
I hope you're right. Yeah,
Nigerian by
Nigerian
nationality. Yeah.
Cars. Is it? Well, it's not
Cars.
possible.
So
to
how
be
many
cars.
kids? We've always been wanting to have two baby girls, a twin, if possible.
You
How?
like you You want two baby girls.
Yeah.
For me, I want two baby boys.
I,
Or one boy, one girl. They can be twin,
you
like you
never
want
told me
it.
that you wanted a boy too.
Huh?
Eh?
Oh, they said you are right. Oh. So she's right that hey, all of these Nigerian
Yes,
men
now.
watching are watching to be able to know how to preparing themselves for
Yeah, they also want
mm,
to. They're looking for a true
oh
love.
Kazim. Wow, I almost guessed your name right. I was like, can it be Kazim Johnson? But
Kazim, then
Kazim is a Muslim
yeah,
name.
right.
Yeah, Johnson is a English name, I
Oh, so
think. So
I'm sure, Kaz, you watched our salami hunting video. Did you see my ability?
honestly, I'm still eating meat right now.
He ate today
Even
again.
people that
The meat is not finished, you know.
even people that have cow that kill a whole lot of cow, they don't have one single piece of meat. But me, I still have meat right now. Still eating meat.
Good for you.
I'm very lucky. Thank you, sweetie.
So you're welcome. Yeah, Asian girls don't. Yeah, these days the
Give
life
us
is
the
hard enough
manuscript of
already.
experience. This should give us
Broski
the
and
key to the
Sisi.
padlock.
Oh,
Manuscript.
thank you for liking that video. Manuscripts. What can you say? How? What do you think was the key to get me?
Hmm. Well, actually, the key,
Thank you.
the manuscript for my side is prayer because for a whole lot of time I kind of feel like I think with my past relationship I have this feeling, while breaking up with my ex that I want someone better than even myself, someone that will have values to me, someone that we can work together and be very seamless. And then God just brought her my way. It doesn't really look like she's gonna be the one, but when we started getting to know each other, I know my prayer has been answered.
Because in the beginning, if anybody look at it from the distance, the relationship really doesn't look possible at all. At all. You know, honestly, because I was an expert. And if he both, to be very honestly speaking, if he bought like one good snack to eat in the beach, his big portion of your salary was gone, no? Because
Yeah,
Nigerian wage is just ridiculous. That's
that's
just
true.
it. So it really looked almost impossible for us to work.
Yeah,
But it was actually God. Nothing else can explain.
it was God actually because she actually before we met, she already wants to go to Australia to look for her husband. She wants to go and fish her husband in the pond, but God said no. Thou look no further. What thou art looking for in Australia is in the palm of your shokoto.
But the distance between Australia and Nigeria, the gap is just too big.
I know.
How come he ended up putting me in Nigeria? And
God
just
knows.
just 2 months before I was leaving Nigeria for my country, I met this guy. And look where I am.
And I fall in love
Living in Africa.
the very first day.
Does it make sense? You know what? My father always called me every day. Today, hello, my daughter. Oh, you are still alive. That's the first thing he says. He thinks Africa is
Oh my
like,
God. Yeah.
gunshots
Battle
and
zone.
kidnapping and all these things. And my Nigerian accent is too strong here.
Yeah. So the next question
Whew.
is it just boyfriend or husband?
Yeah, this question was also frequently asked. You want to answer?
Yeah. So um I can say we are 10% married.
10%, 50%.
Is it 50%? Well, if we say 50% actually, I will agree. Because we are legally married in Nigeria here and we
Wow.
just need to get our parent blessing,
Yeah.
which we are planning to go to Korea soon. And yeah, that's it. So once we get our parent blessing and do the Korean traditional wedding, then we can say
Call
we
each
are
other
100%.
husbands. Yeah.
married.
So we are kind of fiance. We are
Fiancé.
engaged after the official wedding in Nigeria. We did it in the court. We did the court
Yeah.
wedding here, and still waiting for the Korean wedding. Johnson said you can't really go wrong with your boyfriend. That's the thing. Very handy with his hands. I can see he watched a lot of our videos. Thank you.
Mr. Jack of all
Good
trades.
cook. You are, you know? And my father is like that. My father can do everything. He can fix anything in the house. Cooking, I'm not sure, but he's very confident in anything he does. He can, if I have him alone, anything can go wrong. Can never go wrong. And when I saw him, I really saw my dad. And he likes to try new things. He just
Blushes.
likes to get on it and do it, which I really like. Very proactive.
Don't make
Yeah.
me blush, baby.
Even if you blush, you're blushing inside. King Power Gospel, thanks so much for your comment by Gospel has
Thank
been
you.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are lovely. Keep it up. Thank you. God will see you guys through, and both of you will always be together. Amen. Yeah, that's what we are trying to do by
Yeah.
staying close to God, going to church every week, every Wednesday. You
And
know, this small,
participating.
small commitment to the relationship and to God will sustain us.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend has also showcased how welcoming Nigerians are against the everybody, everyday stereotype. Thank you. Yeah, you
Thank
are
you.
really right.
Yeah.
So there is a stereotype that Nigerians are not very welcoming.
Hmm.
Maybe it's because of the way maybe they're a little bit aggressive. They seem aggressive, you know. They speak loudly and all, but in like deep inside, they're actually very kind, emotional also.
And very
Mm,
welcoming people,
yeah.
even though there are a lot of rude people outside there.
And these rude people are also not really intrinsically rude. They were made to be that way because maybe that's how they were treated at home or at work.
Yeah.
So what I think anywhere we go, even if it's not Nigeria, once we open up ourselves, once we are open minded, open mind, we have open mind towards other people, strangers that we meet, they will open up too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I want to- So the next question is why you
You
and your boyfriend don't like live in Korea? Korea is better than Africa.
Korea is better than Africa in one way, but to me, honestly speaking, I find Nigeria more exciting, and because I'm an adventurous person also, and Africa is very not as discovered as everywhere else, and Korea is a very competitive place. Uh, People are so smart. Everybody has just graduated from the best school, from the best work, corporate company, So there's really not a place for me to fit in and thrive. Thriving in my country is very difficult. But in Nigeria, there are still a lot of room for discovery, explorations, investment, even, you know. There are many opportunities for me. Yeah.
Actually.
But if we think about the comforts the country gives, Korea is the best place to be. But in my country now, there in restaurants, supermarkets, it's hard to see even human, how do you say, cashiers.
Yeah.
All the cashiers are replaced with kiosk machines. And I don't want to live in that kind of place. Development is good, but too much development replacing human, is not what I am happy to see and witness.
So you mean you're happy with all this daily life, going to the market, talking to the sellers,
Yes,
communicating with people
that's how life
rather
is
than
supposed to be.
robots. Yeah,
Because
I
God
agree with you.
created us,
Yeah.
and we created machines. And why are we living the life as if the machines are better than human?
Yeah.
It's complicated, but that's just what I like. My
So
boyfriend is from Nigeria. Oh, Like this one, I already privately
Yeah.
answered to her. What's the weirdest thing you did for love? Asked by Emerald Dola. Dola is a very, very, very sweet fan of us.
Yeah.
And you can answer this one.
The weirdest thing you did for love.
Hmm.
What's the weirdest thing I've done?
I don't know. If this, I don't know if I can. We can share it publicly.
Mm,
Whenever, whenever he is doing,
I'm doing what?
whenever you are creating,
Mm,
I ask
okay.
you to open the door.
Well, yeah, actually, I think that's one of the weirdest
It's
thing
very
I've.
weird thing for anybody to do. No.
Yeah, because
I
it's,
like to talk to him. I always want to.
yeah. I mean, I don't like it. Whenever I'm creating like that, the poo don't come easily. If somebody is in front of me, but she wants to stay and be chatting with me. Sometimes the smell is even unbearable, but we just enjoy it like that, you know. So then
Yeah.
Johnson said, before you guys go to Korea together, please learn as much as you
Yeah,
can
about their
about
culture and
their culture and
language.
language, as it will
As it
make
will
the
make the
transition
transition
much
much
easier,
easier,
similar
similar
to
to
how
how
your
your
mister
mister has taken Nigerian culture.
your
Yeah, very
mister.
true. Something that we are trying to do is
Yeah.
watching Korean dramas, even though he likes these old historical dramas, and all he's doing is
Oh, oh,
Jonah,
oh,
all these
oh,
very
oh.
old
Yabora!
language. My God, he's calling me like I am the yeah Jonah.
Yabora! Yeah, so what John
Thank you for
says,
the
yeah,
advice.
sometimes it's kinda
It's kind
not
of
fun
not
at
fun at first.
first,
It will be
but then
exciting, but
later
later when
when
we realize that machine has replaced humans, we miss the old day. Honestly,
yeah,
you know, we are the generation where we experienced the analog
mm.
era, and then when we were growing up, like middle of like teenager, when we were teenagers, all this technology started flooding in, and suddenly now look where we are.
So actually, even for me, I don't think I will be very happy to be in that kind of situation whereby you go to a convenience store, you don't there's nobody there, you just have to interact with machine, and
Yeah.
you feel like you are just living in a world that's a lonely
Yeah.
world. You can't
Yeah.
connect on a daily
Like in my
basis.
country, if you just stay inside the room and let's say there's nothing in your room, okay, but if you just have your phone for the whole day, you can do everything you need to do. Order food will come in 30 minutes. You can do groceries, you can anything online. You don't have to go outside, step outside.
There's another question about Bill who said, is Rene still working at Samsung? No,
No, I quit 2023
22.
or
20,
2020.
yeah, 2022, yeah, baby.
Is it? I'm
Yeah,
so
it was
confused.
2022.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think you just worked till January before but it was 2022 actually that you quit. And that was when we
No.
met. So you quit already before we met.
I quit. I worked until 2023 January or December. 2022
December, yeah.
December, end of December.
Yeah.
And I left Nigeria January.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I quit in 2022 December 31st. So it's
So,
kind of, yeah.
yeah. So
Wade,
Rendes,
Nobis, hello, thanks
Nobis,
for coming. And Rendes asks, hello, you want to have children in South Korea or Nigeria? Nigeria is really not a good place for me to give birth. But I've heard about some Korean women giving birth in Nigeria. I'm just kind of really scared
have you met
because,
anyone?
yeah,
Yeah.
Kim said it. Oh
Oh,
no, that another Korean friend said it. Because in my country, the medical system is just one of the best in the world. And then these days, the birth rate is so low. Every couple is even having less than one child. So there are a lot of welfare systems in my country. Once if even there is a village if you give birth in that village, they will pay you almost like 450, 500 USD per month for 7 years. And I think the welfare system is even getting more extremely beneficial for the new couples. So Korea is a good place to. So since if you guys ask new questions, we will answer. We will
Yeah.
prioritize the questions on YouTube, and then we will also go back to the Instagram questions. Oh yeah, I mean the weirdest thing I did, I also answered on Instagram, is to come to Nigeria, guys. That was the weirdest thing for me to have done. Honestly, before I came here, I didn't even know
You didn't even know.
anything about Nigeria, anything about Africa.
Yeah. Your
Yeah,
your first African country is Nigeria too,
kind
right?
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Next question.
oh, he said, did she communicate with you directly or indirectly from the start? So there was a question by AK himself, one from Instagram, and he was asking if what made me open up to him, what made me really like you in the beginning, you know,
Yeah.
because in the beginning I was not attracted, but what made me change my mind was since he was working for Landmark, which is not existing anymore, by the way. Mm, I was hanging out in his workplace a lot after work. We'll just go there and enjoy myself, have some drinks with my friends. Then he was working, so sometimes he was a cinematographer, content
Yeah.
manager. So he will sometimes go and do his thing. So I was always observing what he's doing, how he's working, but then I could see anytime he was working, even if there was no senior, there was nobody that was there to watch him, how what he's doing. He was always very hardworking, regardless of whom or who was watching him or uh, overseeing him. And also, whenever we were in a group of friends, I could see he was taking care of uh, the atmosphere, the people, if they are feeling comfortable, even some stuff, if it's raining, he will be the first one to go and cover, even if it's not his own belongings. Things like that. All these small, small caring gestures I've seen from him. So small, 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 I was opening up to him until one day I decided, okay, let me give him a chance. Because he was so, you're so beautiful. I really like you. Whenever I go, he will prepare drinks and.
Hmm. Oh, Carl Jones says, "Please, I disagree with you. Thousands of babies are delivered safely daily in Nigeria. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
I know. That's also what that woman that gave birth in Nigeria told her that everywhere we go, there is there are the people who are living in that system and in that condition.
yeah.
So anything is possible. So I know if I make my mind to do it, I will do it. But I'm just cautious. I'm just
She's just
scared.
scared. Even giving birth
Even
is
giving birth
entirely
alone is very
it's
scary.
very scary for her. But I told her it's not. It's just like you going very easy.
What did you say?
It's just like you creating like so.
Is Renee a
Virginia
full-time housewife or content creator? So
is a mixture of both. It's
we are both.
complicated.
We are both.
Both full housewife, both content creator.
Yes, we manage the house together. We also create contents together,
Because everything in
and
this house here is creating content.
and every uh, and managing house is not easy. Oh. Cooking and cleaning and all these things and doing all this content creation is not easy, and that's why we thank you for always coming to watch our videos. I love Virginia said, I love the way you love people. You're not choosy and you really love your boyfriend. Yeah,
Thank
my
you.
fiance. Thank you.
And rent okay.
Private clinic, hospitals, not public.
Yeah.
Oh, so private will be okay,
Yeah,
right?
private hospital.
Yeah. My little bro baby is due anytime from now in Lagos. Are you serious?
It's still, oh yeah.
Congratulations.
We
We
pray
pray
for
that
safe delivery.
Titipon,
Now,
we pray for safe delivery.
in the name of, we put her in our prayer too. By the grace of God, God will deliver her safely, and the baby is going to be a great one.
Amen.
Yeah, very
Yoruba.
private. Who said, "Oh, I'm the Yoruba boy. Oh, Yoruba, ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà, ọmọlúàbí, ọmọ Ìwó Olódù Ọba, ọmọ Atẹnigbọlá, Ìwó
Ami
Onílẹ̀kùn,
Jesu.
àmì o, àmì, àmì.
Ami
We say a
Jesu.
big amen.
So, since
Next question.
when are Korean women attracted to African men? I
Somebody
cannot
else.
answer. I cannot answer because it's really personal. And on Instagram, I said my first boyfriend was also African, even though he was Canadian student. He was studying in Canada, but he was from Burundi. So I think that experience already made me feel kind of very more comfortable and open up to different race, you know. And honestly speaking, I'm very sure that I'm more attracted to darker skin to than white skin. Yeah. And
That's
other
good.
Koreans, I think there are a lot more Korean people, Korean girls dating black in my country too, but it's just a personal thing. And it's also more so for people who have been exposed to other culture. They tend to have more tendency. They tend to have more open mindedness
Yeah.
towards different race,
They blend
obviously.
with people easily.
Yeah. I
Um,
heard. Oh, how often you get electricity outages? It was very
Nigeria.
annoying today and yesterday. Whenever there is a big storm about to come, NEPA will take it
Yeah.
and they will just bring. But I think we have quite reasonably good level of electricity.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
say
in our
like
estate too.
yeah, 20 hours per day.
Yeah.
But if we don't have it at all, we might not have it like for the whole entire morning and sometimes even until like 3 p.m. But that rarely happens, right?
Yeah. And sometimes they don't take it to like 72 hours
Yeah, for 3 days straight, there
straight.
is light.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
within that 3 days, they might take it 1 minute and bring it back.
Yeah. So, last time when
Yeah.
there was a labor strike, they took it for 3 days when he happened to be absent in the house. I was alone. I was suffering. Wow,
I
I
heard,
missed my country.
said I heard the power delivery is not great and people rely on generator.
Yes, everybody, every household has to have
Honestly,
generators. Every
generator,
household.
and that generator is stealing our peace away.
Oh,
You cannot, if
yeah.
they take these lights now, the whole household they put on generator and everywhere will be so
Wow,
noisy
wow, 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 wow,
and
wow,
you
wow,
cannot
wow,
even
wow.
sleep. Wah, 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 wah. And there's even one generator next to it. It's like a raw loggy. If you know this machine that they used to grind pepper, that's how the generator sound. Too
So you don't
noisy.
know, Rande, you don't know. You've never been to Nigeria or something. You were
I
just,
think so.
wow. You should come. Oh.
Kazim Johnson, do you drive?
I have a driver's license, but I don't. And you can.
I have a driver license, but I don't know how to drive much like that. I'm still learning. Yeah.
One very shocking thing that I did not even mention how shocking it was
Mm.
about Nigeria was I accompanied him to his driver's license training thingy. In my country, you need to study like for maybe 2 weeks, very hard studying to get the written exam test, and then you will do the training and then the real driving test. Then you pass. It may take more than 1 month. Wow! In Nigeria, you go sit down with maybe 10 people together. I could even sit down, even if I, you
Yeah,
know,
I know
I
someone.
just sat down and I was just answering some questions. The training was they will put like maybe 15, 20 different traffic signs, and this sign means go right. This sign means
Go
you
left.
can do U-turn. This sign you cannot do U-turn here. That was it. And oh, this sign means if you go this way, there's Ibadan. You know, this kind of
And they will even
training.
ask you if you come with your car.
Yes, and then the training to do the training, he was asking him, "Did you come with your car? Am I supposed to drive without a driver's license?" Wow, very shocking.
Oh my God.
Very shocking. Wow.
They understand. They know. Tell us something.
What was you guys' experience dating interracially and learning from each other?
Yeah, we have been doing well about that. For me, actually, I learned a lot because Korean has a lot of conservative culture, which a lot of them are very quite useful for everyone. So it has been a very good experience, learning to know how to, you know, um, conduct yourself in a very different manner.
How?
Like one, when you are talking to someone, you have to lock
Oh,
like this.
you love
So
like this.
you have to lock.
I think it's not really, yeah, so
But Koreans do it a lot.
because I don't know if it's interracial thing. It may
Yeah.
be interracial thing, but because
Mm.
me, I have had a lot of international experience. I don't when I saw him, it's not really interracial. I just see
Mm.
him as a person because I've just seen too many different people, and I'm so for him it's a quite new experience because it's his first time to be with an international woman. So mm, for like locking eyes, whenever he was talking to me, he would not really lock the eyes and with anybody also. I think it's also because he has this tendency to observe the environment as he's also a drone pilot. So all these small, I think it's more like a
Yeah.
habit.
It's habit, right?
Yeah, not really an interracial thing. But I don't know. I think the differences that we are facing in our relationship is more like personal thing, not really interracial thing.
Yeah, lots. I agree with you. I agree
Yeah,
with you. Yeah.
learning from each other. So I'm
Yeah.
also learning a lot from him personally. He's a very patient person, as I always say, and he's proactive. He's a very protective and observant. So whenever I go outside, I feel very safe. If I'm with him, everywhere I go, I feel home. And I think if it wasn't this kind of person, I don't think I would have come to Nigeria to live. But I feel safe with you wherever I go. And whenever we are fighting, also we don't fight a lot these days because we've already kind of learn about each other and when we are fighting what to do and what not to do, and he's especially a very patient and forgiving and listening when we are fighting, so it was very smooth, unlike my other experiences before because I'm quite explosive person when I'm angry, but these days you see I'm not getting angry at all. Don't you think?
You shouldn't get angry with your fiancé already.
Yeah. Tell us something we don't know about Korea, please. I love everything about your culture. Tell us something you don't know about Korea. What should I say? Is there anything that you learned from me about Korea that shocked you? We just posted a new video about culture difference, which covers really very small part of what we face,
Yeah.
but still part of it. Where we also mentioned, like he found it very strange that whenever you are greeting somebody, you always have to ask that person's age because the way you address that person and the language you're going to use will differ depending on who you are with.
Yeah.
Whether this person is older than you or younger, maybe I think it's better to just keep it It's not good to keep
We want to
moving.
charge it.
Oh.
I want to plug it. So yeah. So any other question?
No, I think I should give him more than
Tell
one.
us. Okay. Yeah.
Korean culture.
Okay. Please keep.
Anything else you found strange? Sorry guys, we are trying to
Sorry,
charge
guys.
our phone.
Yeah.
Anything else that you found interesting from my culture? Korea.
Um,
Because let's
I
see.
think it's the
What's very
this eating culture
Hmm.
because especially they kind of keep this eating culture even in a working environment. You have to go out with your
Oh
seniors
yeah.
and eat. So for me as a Nigerian, all these things I find it very
We have a
strange.
very collective culture, you know.
Yeah.
I even remember when I was in primary student, I used to go to the toilet with my friend. We entered the same
So
toilet because I was scared, she was scared, so we would go together holding our hands. And there are a lot of things. Let's talk about the working working culture. We Yeah, definitely we definitely have to eat together lunch
yeah.
unless that company is very very free. We usually go together. mm, if One thing is you may choose to go with this person or this person to eat lunch, but it will look very strange if you just eat alone. It never happens. You cannot just go out and eat alone like that.
You
it's,
have
it's
to
quite it's
go
quite strange.
in groups.
But in some, maybe these days it's changing.
Yeah. What
But
else?
yeah, I think that's all I can think about now. Since there are many questions coming, I think I will Johnson. Sorry, I will keep a note about the cultural difference and make a new video about it because there are actually a lot, but I just
Yeah.
cannot think of much now.
No.
Good evening, Tiny Soldier. Thanks for joining. How do you guys buy electronics from abroad if you need them with Nigerian currency? Africa is not cheap when your stuff breaks down. Definitely.
Yeah.
Whenever I come to Nigeria, I'm a very organized person. I bring every single thing that I might need
Yeah.
because in Nigeria it's quite hard to find and it's even more expensive and less quality. So I bring everything from my country.
Or we buy. I think some few electronics we bought in Nigeria was we didn't buy new. We bought used
Which
ones
one?
like refrigerator.
Oh yeah, we bought
Yeah.
every electronics here. Tokumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, AC. We even bought AC, but it had issues, so we
Charger
had to
was
return it. And we gas, refrigerator, all these things that we bought second hand. So, next question. What is the thing that you both see that made you know that you're both meant for each other?
well for me actually from the first day that I met her.
No! Tonova!
No. From the first day that I met you know, I have that feeling that we might work together. And all these things that I pitched to you that day, all the ideas that I pitched, we are eventually living in it now. I know, I remember then I told you when I watched your video, like, wow, your video is nice. We can do video, cooking video together. But I didn't tell her that I want to marry her. I just, wow, we can create content together.
But I remember that day. It was just maybe 2, 3 days after I met him, and he kept texting me, and I just sent him one YouTube video that I was making then. Then he was like, "Oh wow, we can make contents together." Blah blah blah. Like, what is this guy doing? Sleep. This guy does not stop. Oh,
Well, I cannot stop. Why will I stop? And I
yeah.
see a fine girl like this. I will not let her go. For where? Hmm. Yeah.
But one thing is, his Holy Spirit is actually really really connected to him. if he says something is gonna happen, his Holy Spirit is saying that it's gonna happen. It really happens. It happened many times. I think that's also one of the reasons why I converted to Christianity.
Because I don't speak word of my own. I speak only of what I hear from the Father. Lekaba Lucia Teboya.
Fire. You said you're gonna tell us how you got to your apartment. Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
just space. You're really on our page. That video I'm really going to post soon
Oh, which video? Did we mention
because
in the other
yes,
video?
when we on our
Oh,
that
the
how to find
house
our house,
hunting. Yeah.
the house hunting. We said that we are gonna show them
Mhm.
how what kind of house we found. So out of that, just to I will so we will just share with you guys. Out of all those houses that we've seen in that video, we didn't take any. We
Yeah.
ended up taking one recommended by one of his
My cousin.
yeah,
Yeah. So
and
that's
that's
another video. The video is actually ready. We are just trying to put more things together
all
to
these things he's
yeah.
making with his hand. He made it. There are a lot of things he made in this house.
Yeah.
Bed frame. This desk is also made from him. Well done.
Oh, 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 oh,
Okay.
oh.
So what hobbies and interests you guys like to do to enjoy and make each other happy? We like cooking.
And what is your hobby's hobby?
My hobby's hobby is cooking.
Oh, 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 oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
So what else do we do? We
Sometimes we just play silly, just some silly plays like sometimes you even open my bottle like this and smell it. Baby, you didn't wash it very well. Ah, chicha.
maybe my father can see this video.
Yeah, let your daddy know that you always open my bottle and check.
Maybe there are things that you can say and there are
Papa,
things that you cannot
ah,
say. Maybe is that your revenge? Is that your revenge for me for
baby, it's
me
not
doing
revenge. I'm
this?
just trying to be open to our audience. Like
Maybe
that.
there are things to be kept private.
Okay, sometimes you just do like this one. And I find it interesting, right? That's part of it. So yeah, that's it. We can be so silly sometimes.
아니요, 아니요, 아니요. 아니요 means no.
Nah.
What else do we do? We we like to even have a walk,
Yeah.
stroll, and even looking at the sky, we have things to say. Even today, looking at the sky, we thought about. Like I said, oh, the clouds are so pretty, and he said, oh, sometimes I even think about jumping on the cloud. And I say, oh yeah, I also think about the clouds when they turn to cotton candy and eat it. All these kind of silly, 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 small, small things we do together,
Mhm.
and every day just goes by like that.
Yeah. And we also like to sing together,
Hmm.
worship, which gave birth to both of us, singing together. Even though me, I'm not outside on camera, I'm an introvert, but inside, in real life, I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
But she's extrovert on camera, introvert in real life. So we are opposite each other.
Yeah.
So whenever there is a chance for me to be extrovert, I
I'm
become an
introvert.
introvert.
Yes. And whenever he's introvert, I'm the extrovert. Wow, football. Yeah, Min is a very, very, very
Please,
superstar. He's
Sonny.
a Korean soccer player.
My brother, I
Very
mean,
famous.
I don't want to go, honestly.
I don't know what kind of Nigerian you are.
I don't watch football and I don't play football because I have a bad experience with football when I was young. So it just made
The
me,
football hit his thing.
yeah, hit my balls. The football hit my balls. And I was crying for 2 hours like this. It was painful for some days. I recovered from that, and Chelsea also break my heart. I was a very diehard fan of Chelsea, and there's this Champions League final where Chelsea and Man U, then Manchester United win Chelsea over this game. And then I was still very young actually. I was in my high school. That day I could not eat. Chelsea break my heart. So since that day, I turned my back to football and I said no to football. so I don't watch
Oh,
football,
I'll turn this one off.
right?
Maybe it's also part of the reason it's less charging.
Oh,
Oh yeah, what I said, I wish I could jump on the clouds. That sounds like fun, honestly. I think we all imagine such thing. Flying Nimbus. What is Nimbus?
what's it?
Chelsea and United in Russia. Is that game you're talking
Oh,
about?
I don't really. Now it's a long time over. Maybe is it not over 10 years ago? That's March. If I could remember that year very well, but I really forget the particular year. But I think that was the first time in that very long time Chelsea qualified to the final, and it was against Manchester United. But the thing is, I felt so bad. 2018, that year, 2008, I think. Yeah, you're very right.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
very right. It's been a long time ago. Yeah,
you guys are
that match, after that match like this, my love for football die. If I see people even wearing Chelsea jersey on the road, I feel like slapping them, you know. So yeah, it's just very any other African, what's it? I just find it.
I want to share one story.
Oh, sorry, there's something.
Oh,
I
I
think maybe
know. Any
something.
other African countries,
I find it
I
crazy
want to
when I'm
visit.
on video call.
Mine even. Whenever we are, uh, like some people that may have found me online, but I don't know them in person. I don't. We haven't even talked that much. But then this person suddenly, start calling me sister and friend, and you know,
Mm,
on the next day she's behaving as if we've met like for we've no socialization,
yeah.
unless they're very very extroverts. Everything is
Um,
done.
yeah. Oh, he said Nibbles is like oh yeah,
Any other country I want to visit is Kenya and Tanzania
Kenya and
and
Tanzania,
Namibia and
Namibia,
South Korea. No,
Kenya,
South Africa.
Kenya, Kenya, Tanzania,
Namibia,
Namibia,
South Africa.
South Africa. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
The flying nimbus from Dragon Ball, Goku be flying it when he was a.
Oh,
Oh,
this
Dragon
game.
Ball! Yes! Dragon Ball is always fighting these clouds. Cloud
Oh,
always come if you call him.
in
My
Dragon Ball
question,
movie,
yeah,
right?
it's a very, very, very famous one.
Yeah.
My question is for Runa. Do you know how to cook any Nigerian?
Hmm.
You're asking a very, very easy
She's
question
very
and a
good at
little
this
bit
one.
dishonoring question because I'm better than him sometimes. You agree?
He said,
I'm better than you sometimes. I can cook any kind of rice related food,
hmm,
rice and beans.
hmm,
I can even cook jollof and village
hmm.
sometimes.
Offer the
But my
rice.
ofada rice, my pepper stew is very much
Can
better than
can
him.
you make amala?
No,
You can only you can she can make semo actually. You cannot cook Nigerian soup. You can only cook pepper stew.
I can only cook what I can eat.
Yeah, so
That's the thing.
don't tell me that
I
you're
don't
better
like
than me.
to. I don't like red oil, so I cannot
Mhm.
cook anything that has red oil.
Hmm. That's an excuse. What if your husband wants to eat and you have to cook?
I will learn now, baby. You know I'm very good at
I
learning.
know I'm
Yeah,
not.
I will learn. Oh.
Hmm.
One day, if you are sick and you are really, really craving a foriro, I think I cannot cook. I can cook. You know, Nigerian food is very easy.
Don't wait. Don't wait until I get sick, baby.
Nigerian
Surprise me
food is
one day.
very easy. You just have
Surprise
to
me one day.
fry.
Don't wait.
Yoruba food.
Don't wait until I'm sick, baby. Surprise me one day. When I'm out, just cook a 40 roll and make semo for me. I'll be so surprised that day. Hmm, I'll just be doing Ginger Mama, Ginger Mama. May you live long.
Maybe I will do on your birthday.
My birthday.
Mm.
Oh, I can't wait. I feel like my birthday should be tomorrow.
Don't worry, Nigerian food is easy. You just have
I
to
know.
buy some protein and get vegetable and get pepper, tomato. and red oil or just normal oil. Fry.
You don't have to, you can see, you don't have to, it's not every soup that you fry, baby. But don't worry.
Okra is the same thing. Ingredients just plus okra.
Yeah.
You put pepper and with that what's the name? The
Baby,
bean,
if you are cooking okra, you don't put
locust beans.
pepper first.
It's just the matter of the different ingredients,
Yeah.
limited ingredient from the limited list of ingredients. Just have to put something and order of the things, fry first or not fry first, and that food is pretty easy.
Thank you, Gospel. If you guys keep the love like this and your good heart, I promise you, you guys will make heaven and God will be happy. Yeah, it's heaven. Heaven is the goal.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Draw me nearer, nearer, blessed Lord. I forget the finishing. So we're actually doing our best because this life is a very sinful world, and especially in Nigeria, we can't do sometimes. Even though as a Christian, I will have to always control myself not to say some words, that can make me miss heaven because some people will annoy you, call you different kind of thing that you are not, and sometimes silence can be really good, but sometimes as Nigerians, you want to like voice. So I think these days God is really giving me the patience to, apart from all these people outside, I can say you are Yahoo, you are this. Any other thing is we are trying our best to move closer to God and having the community of godly people around us also is shaping our life. So yeah, thank you so much and pray for us also so that we can meet in the right hand of God.
And I want to ask you guys a question because today we were just discussing that we are these days we are just really consumed about how to make this YouTube channel and all our social media channels grow for us to generate income because we don't have much income these days. But then, is it how it's supposed to be? It's just for the personal and individual selfish reasons we should continue creating content? Or can we do maybe incorporate something that we can do for the work of God? Is there any idea? Just like this TY2 is suggesting, can I make a video cooking a Nigerian meal? I think it's a good idea. You make a good content. It's really good idea.
Yeah.
I think that can be a good good excuse for me to try cooking
Yeah,
Nigerian
it's not a
food.
good excuse, baby. It's
Yeah, it's
good
not an
reason.
excuse, it's a good
You
reason.
need to learn so you don't wait till I'm sick that I cannot even describe for you. Thank you, Kat. Kat say continue to take care of each other. I pray your union yield beautiful. Yes,
Thank
too. Thank you
you.
very much. Uh, Brenda said, is bribery still a problem in Nigeria at police checkpoint? That one is,
Honestly,
is something that you cannot escape
forever and
forever.
ever.
Honestly, police has even stopped me and her one day like that.
I don't understand.
And they stopped me, they dragged me down. They said, come down here. And the man was telling me, tell you don't cash your mugu, Abi. Find something, give us. I was so angry at him. I said, okay, what do you mean? She's my wife, and it's just I think it's 2 days after our
Post wedding,
registry,
yeah.
court wedding, and you know, we are
Mm,
newly wedded. So me too, I'm so bragging and telling the police, but when you see that this guy is not taking it easy, just say, yeah, go, just go. you know, police are so
unreasonable.
they are so unreasonable. You cannot take that bribery from them. Never. Even though if the government is paying them 1 million, police will still they will increase their checking points bribery because they
Really?
hire their salary, they hire their taste people. Yeah. So
Whatever both your heart desires, you always have a fan here.
thank
Hmm.
you, Francis Anazudo.
Thank you, Johnson. Yeah. Thank you. I remember you, Cousin Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Kazim. And
When we
whenever
end up
you
having no fun at all.
Yeah.
We'll call your name.
If
Kazia!
if you happen to come to Nigeria maybe for 30 December, please let us know so we can also hang out
I
with
think
our
in December
community
definitely we can do like an outing.
community hangout, right?
Mm.
Yeah, just hang out with our people. It's
Yeah.
so sad Landmark Beach is gone now.
Honestly, that's where we met.
That's where we met, and it would have been good to have some kind of get together with our fans there.
So let me continue answering some questions. Does the age difference matter to you?
But it doesn't because she never made me feel one day that she's older than me, even though she talks about it. But I know for her, for Koreans, talking about age is something that is not a big deal.
Hmm?
But I never felt for one day felt like, oh,
Age is a big deal in my country.
I know it's a big deal.
You said it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but talking about it, you guys don't really count it. But for some people, for Nigerians, yeah, some people you can't even ask them
Mm.
their age
Mm.
because they are too arrogant to declare their age. They feel like
Ooh,
it's
it's like we are
you are
revealing something.
yeah. So
Ooh.
they feel like you want to look down on them, maybe. And some people
Ooh.
also here, the age is very serious thing. Like every small thing they'll be shouting, "Am I your age? Am I your mate? Am I your mate?"
Ooh.
But age is actually just a number. For us, we understand that having this little age difference does not make us superior over each other, and we are always. She even the way sometimes the way she respects me, I I kind of feel like I don't deserve it, because
You do,
but
baby.
I just take it as a husband and I will brag on it small. I just
You deserve it.
you
Yeah,
sure?
you definitely deserve it. If somebody deserves more than one another, it's more than one person. It's you.
Thank you so
You can
much.
confidently say it.
Just Face said Min G is 4 years older than me. Please, who is Min G? Is it she or he? Are you the Caleb?
Hey,
Caleb,
how
how
are
are you?
you? Our very first live
Video fan
video
here.
fan. Oh. Thank you for coming. How are you? I hope you are doing good. Really, have you done your national service? If you have, what was the experience like? You don't have such thing in
I
Korea.
don't have
Yeah.
I don't have it's only
I
Nigeria
don't even
that
know
we
what
have
national service actually
is
is.
NYSC.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I don't know what they do. It's like for 1 week or
I
what?
explained
I
I
don't
think it's like a
remember.
year. It's a
Oh,
year.
you do social service?
Yeah, so they choose you. They kind of there's a way they distribute them. Some people they post them to a school
Mm,
and they will teach. They say the government pay them like salary
mm.
in a month like that. But it's not really
In my country, national
helping
service,
us.
like military service, is it the
Mm,
same?
yeah, for your country, for Korea,
Oh,
I think it's just for you to go for the military service.
but the military service in here is not like 1 year, 2 years.
No,
Is it?
military service here is you. It's not like you are not doing it to serve your country. You are doing it for your own. How's it called? From some people volunteer.
Mm,
Some people have to go for it. Some
mm.
people's service.
Oh, paramilitary service.
Yeah, by the university graduate, they have to do 1 year
Wow.
of this.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
Wow. Yeah, in my country, it's like that military service for men
Mm.
alone.
I think it, it means military service. Women don't do that in Korea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Always answer. And Caleb said, I'm going to be working in the manual branch for my mission here soon, or Asian branch. Wow.
oh,
Congratulations for the, and really well done for the work you do
well
for
done.
God.
We pray God will continue to strengthen you for my religion in Jesus Christ already since
Being a
being a
missionary or
missionary.
a service missionary is 1 or 2 years.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Wow. He's actually really doing it. We are proud of you. We have to get back to you on that Bible thing, but we really haven't had much time.
So yeah.
Yeah. We'll get back to you. I will also talk to you on Instagram. Say hi to you.
Hello, fam. Hello.
Favor.
Favor.
Hello. Welcome here. Let's continue
So the next
answering
question is what?
the questions. How did you guys handle LDR, long distance relations before? What kept you guys stronger? We've always mentioned that it's communication.
Hmm. Yeah.
We communicated every single thing, and luckily we are quite complementary. Not complementary. We are very similar in that we both prefer frequent communication when we were far away from each other. So I think if two people are not really agreeing to that type of communication style, it would be a problem. 안녕하세요, D. 안녕하세요. 한국 분이신가요? 뭐, are you Korean? Oh,
Dollar.
Dola. We were just
Yeah,
answering your questions
I looked
before.
at the name. I said this name looks
Oh,
familiar.
Dola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Emre.
Thanks for
We just
coming. You
we've
just answered
answered
your
your
question.
question.
Emerald.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
question there.
But I've already answered her question very well on
I think she
IG.
have another question too.
Yeah, there on the last one. So let's go. Let's answer her question first. I think you're the first Korean I'm seeing dating a black person. Do you sometimes feel weird about it? I don't feel weird about it at all because like I mentioned, my even very first one was also black, and when we are together, I don't really see him as black or see him as Nigerian. I just see him as Victor. Only when we go outside and people start calling all this kind of Weibo, China, uh, and what they also disturb you on the street a
Hmm.
lot. Yeah, whenever we go outside, it's a lot of callings from the
Yeah, a lot of
outside.
noise actually. But sometimes I just turn my hair and I block everything. Well, most time I reply. I even want to. I almost want to punch a guy one day like that. I was touching her while we were going. We are
Yeah,
walking, and this guy just suddenly touched her with a very dirty hand. I want to. I get angry. So yeah, that's it. Kazim said, hope you guys will come on live more and chat to us. Yeah, we definitely will come on live often now, and
yeah, we'll try to do like every week actually.
yeah, can do once in a week. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, what if Peggy Carey's question? Baby, what if your parent doesn't accept him? How will you handle it? Same for you. How will you feel? So it's something quite sensitive, to be honest. And luckily, if my father was a very normal, traditional father, I'm sure he wouldn't have approved of him the way my father did. But my father has always been very different from all other Korean fathers. He was always very, uh, he allowed me enough freedom and autonomy to live my life. I traveled a lot. I worked outside of Korea a lot because my father also encouraged me to do. My father always wanted me to be happy. He wanted me to do and try all the things that I want to do. So even in the choice of my partner, he he trusts my decision. So he's actually supportive. So yeah, if he didn't accept, I think I will pray and we will try to persuade him with actions.
Yeah. But for me, I know that 100% my dad's already accept me because the only thing that is just standing in between us is the language barrier, and because I can't communicate with him, very much yet, but the little I can still speak, I speak to him, and I could see that his mind is already locked up on me, and he also trusts me,
But
taking care of her, and
even though we cannot really go so much in detail, maybe later on we might have a chance to talk about one very personal family issue that we
mm,
have. So honestly, my sister is still not really completely approving of this relationship, and that's why we cannot really call each other wife and husband because I need my sister's blessing for this union. So that's one thing that we need to do soon when we go to Korea. And by creating all these contents, we're also trying to be very real, authentic, and original so that all my family members can see what we are doing and one day be proud of us. Yeah.
yeah. Kazim said, Vincent sound like an Eastern name, but your Yoruba accent is thick as hell. What's your Yoruba name? Actually,
Vincent.
Vincent is my production name. It's not Vincent, it's Vicent. Vcent. And the name comes from me
10 cents.
liking
Is it
50
10
Cent,
cents?
this American rapper, 50 Cent. So I kind of take his 50 minus his 50, and I had V, which is my real name is Victor Babatunde Oyamuso. So then I added my V behind the cents, and I turned it
Okay.
to V cents. So then I use it, people call me, friends call me like that, and I also use it as my production name to register my company also in this same name. So I'm not from the East. I'm a correct Yoruba boy from Osun State, Iwo local
So
government.
you have very strong accent, right?
Uh,
That's why my English accent is just so changing
that
very
is why
rapidly.
whenever I say communication, you are correcting me and saying, no, it's communication.
For me, seeing a mixed couple that loves each other for who they are is a beautiful thing, and I wish there was more like that in the world. Thank you, Khaled. Yeah, you've always been encouraging us from the day one. We pray that we will stay the way we are, and yeah, thick and thin, God will be with us.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Caleb.
thank you. Spark PG, that's a good father. I'm happy
What
we
about
will
D?
be
What
welcoming
did
you
D
both.
write in Korean?
Oh, no, he's a Nigerian person. Your
Oh,
Korean is very good. Well done.
what is it? What is this?
No, I am a Nigerian person. That's what he said.
What is Nigeria?
Yeah, Nigeria. I
Nigeria.
told you how to say I'm Nigerian. 저는 나이지리아
Yes.
사람입니다.
저는 나이지리아 사람입니다. Nigeria, Africa. Sorry, I'll do that for another video.
Yeah, let's
Thank
just continue
you.
answering
That's
questions
good,
because we have
Father.
so
I'm
many
happy
questions.
you welcome you both here.
Can she
Group
cook
food.
delicious meals?
Yeah, she's trying to. She's
I'm
can
not
cook.
only trying, baby.
She's really good at it.
Like,
Let me express it. If you cook pepper stew like this, I forget my name and I eat like there's no tomorrow. You know.
honestly,
So
I even introduced you to using all these different spices, nutmeg, what else?
mm,
Paprika powders, which are really good addition to pepper stew.
well,
Babatunde, beautiful name.
Tiny Soldier has a very good question.
Did you used to smoke? Something that you need to also,
Yeah, so actually I smoked before, and even the first day I met her, I was smoking in her presence,
which I was
and
so shocked.
she was, no, baby, you are not sure. That
I
day,
thought you were smoking
cigarette.
cigarettes,
Yeah, so she thought I'm
which I'm
smoking
still not very
cigarettes.
happy about it. And
Oh,
I'm
so
hoping my sister wouldn't watch this video because,
yeah, but I'm not smoking again. I can say it.
yes,
Yeah.
but once a smoker, your body has already been affected.
Mm,
And in my country, smoking is illegal.
I know. So yeah, I do smoke before, but
I
you know,
did. Don't say I do.
I did smoke before. Correct.
Mm.
Thank you. So I
I don't
kind
want to
of
confuse people.
I keep smoking because also I just realized that life is too short to damage it. Even though I was so kind of addicted, and I prayed and fast and discipline myself also to quit it. So I quit. Yeah. So that was my past. It was
It's something that
it's
I'm
not
not
an
happy
easy
about.
journey actually. We fought about it, and she kind of make it uh, a very serious thing.
It is
And
serious. No, we're not talking about cigarettes. We're
so
talking about
she
what?
will always say, "Do you want to die before me?" And I don't want to die before her truly because I don't want to marry this beautiful woman and make her a
Maybe
mess.
Tiny Soldier didn't ask if smoking was a that smoking. Maybe they also thought it's cigarettes.
No, you understand. Maybe I think Tiny Soldier is in Nigeria, and when you have to smoke, it's not specifically smokers. Yeah, some people smoke cigarettes and every other thing.
Good. Is she capable of cooking fish? Hmm, I'm confident. I'm
She's
not good at
not.
cooking red meat like
She's not
beef,
Big Mama.
pork.
What was Big Mama?
I don't know.
She's not Big Mama.
I don't know. Has she seen an elephant? No.
No.
I think I've only seen it in the zoo in my country. I'm a
Oh,
smoker too. That's why I ask. Are you talking about a cigarette? I'm really curious.
or Canadian Loud, Ghana Loud.
We would love to see good things and support good things. God bless both of you. Thank you. Classic Chris is also a very big fan of us. You both are so cute. Can you give me 20k naira? OPay 9059
Yes.
2805 if anyone is willing to send.
Are you talking for this? Then
Yes. Then
then
Kelchi, at least he
Kelchi.
tried to send us a message.
Oh, Tiny Soldier said yes. My brother, please
Please, Kito.
quit. Oh,
Was it
I.
easy though?
It's not easy actually. I fasted and fast and fast and fast and prayed and prayed. But I just thank God because it just get off. I just get tired of it. Like I just get tired of smoking. Like
Uh,
I felt so tired because I'm doing it every day and I didn't really see any good thing it's giving to me. So
and these days, this colos
yeah,
is destroying the
a lot of
youth
youth, so a
in
lot
this
of youth are
country.
being destroyed.
But the country is just messed up for the youth to live with hope and dreams.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you,
hopeless
Kazin.
place.
Thank you, Kazin. I quitted since last year. I think it's getting closer to a year now
Mm,
that I quit smoking.
it's only a year.
Yeah, baby. Even on my own, before you came into my life, I've tried to stop, and the highest I could do is 4 months.
So how did you then completely quit it this time?
Yeah, it's just like I told you, I prayed and I just get tired. Like I just get fed up, and the last smoke I smoked, I remember what I did. I was even smoking when I get tired, and I was like, this time I'm not going to do it again. And I take the smoke and the lighter, and I went to a place. I dig the ground, and I buried it, and I covered it, and I said, today I buried you in my life. You shall not come back again. And I felt so good. 1 week, I didn't feel like the urge. 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months. I don't have the urge to go back. Before, like I told you, I've
You
stopped like
know,
4 months.
the reason why you did smoke was because there was nothing to take pleasure from the life. You know, the not that kind of temporary
Maybe it's,
pleasure.
it's, it's the environment. It's not that.
Yes, so there's nothing you can look forward to
Yeah, it's
in
the
life.
environment. The environment.
Tomorrow, next year, So the environment, the people are suffering. They don't have tomorrow. They don't have next month. So they need something to hold on to pass today. You know what I mean? Stop, baby.
I'm being too emotional.
Why? Are you acting? Why are you being emotional?
I'm just kidding, but it's touching to know
It
that
is true,
a
isn't
lot of
it?
people don't live for tomorrow.
Yeah. And if you can feel that short, that's that 10 minutes of pleasure you will do because you don't have even long term pleasure to work for, the long term happiness or achievement or
Yeah,
responsibility to work for, to live for.
yeah, from the
So I
Lala.
understand.
Yeah, it's true. Because I even know she will be disappointed, and also there's no pleasure in it, because we can't even enjoy ourselves truly.
The very true, very delicious from the stomach feeling comes from big responsibility,
Mm,
you know,
yeah,
taking care of the family, things like that. That smoking or drinking, temporary, and it's only going to addict you to them.
you're right. Angie Adel said, Nigeria, your question is not clear. Can you please, uh,
He's Nigerian, I'm Korean.
yeah, I
The
think
more
that,
you keep yourself busy and the fact that you know your missus is waiting home for you to you keep you away from the lala. You're right. Yeah.
mm,
Because that's somebody that you look forward to seeing,
yeah,
something that you look forward to doing in life, achieving in life. You need that kind of thing in life, and I really pray for Nigeria. All these youth will have one or two that they can look forward to and stop, indulging in this temporary pleasure and lustful
mm,
activities.
mm,
Yeah, a lot of work to be done in this country.
yeah, actually. So, what
So
next?
done.
All the questions are done, right?
Yes. Thank you guys for staying with us for this long. It's almost 1 year, 1 hour and 20
And if you have
minutes.
any other question right now that we are still here, we are
Yeah.
ready to answer.
Please don't forget to watch the very recent loaded video. I just loaded like 2 hours ago a new video about cultural difference. So today was the first day. We went to a supermarket to get monetization of our YouTube channel. We went to buy some drinks and we succeeded. We didn't get any alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
What did you buy?
Yogurt.
And I bought Ferus.
Yeah, she used to drink too.
Yeah, I
But
used to drink.
like this now, if we
I don't
go
drink a
to,
lot. I didn't drink
if
a
we meet
lot.
Korean people that they work together,
Heineken,
she has to drink
Star.
Heineken, and she can get tipsy with just 1 cup of
Yeah.
Heineken.
So I think today is our number one day
I'm not buying alcohol, right?
of quitting alcohol.
No, baby. For quite some time now, I've not
Yes.
drank alcohol. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe like 3 weeks ago when we went for the naming ceremony.
we did.
Yeah, we did drink
So
Heineken.
since then, are we have 17 people here with us.
But the truth is, baby,
Do we
alcohol.
promise?
We can if we promise not to drink alcohol. What if when we travel to Korea and your daddy offer me soju, you want me to tell me to?
Only then I allow you.
So we cannot promise to quit alcohol then.
Only for
But
my daddy.
what we are going to do is stay away from alcohol, and if we have to drink inside our house, get
No,
drunk,
baby.
and
I said
disturb
only
each
for my
other.
father. Why do you change the terms?
But
Don't change the terms.
sometimes,
It's
okay,
only for my father.
only for your daddy then.
Yeah.
We love you so. Jonana say yo.
Sarangaseyo, you
Love
love
you so.
shots. We're not supposed to even do this kind of thing.
Jonana say yo.
Sarangaseyo.
Joran Aseyo.
Mm.
Love you so.
Love shot. Okay. So we did not even eat dinner. He just finished frying ojojo and potato. for us. So we need to go and eat dinner and watch some Netflix Korean drama.
Yeah, and if you're also a K drama lover, I would recommend you to go and watch uh, Mr. Queen or you watch King's Affections. What's this one that we are watching now? Um,
I don't remember English name.
Also, what's this other movie? Glory.
Oh yeah.
Glory is also a very good Korean movie. I'm sure everyone watched Parasite
Mr.
already.
Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine, yeah, Mr. Sunshine is also a good movie. Yeah, it's Korean movies are just so sweet. But one thing that gets me annoyed is Korean love, showing love. Why somebody will be sending letter to a girl that he loves without writing his name? Huh? I don't like that. You need to be confident when you are throwing your shots. So please learn everything from K drama, but don't learn the way men love. You
You're
agree?
right. I agree with you. In Korea, a lot of things are not happening just because they don't go for it.
Hmm. Wow.
Thank
Ninja,
you
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much for staying until here.
Hmm.
Please make sure you watch our videos, and we really, really, really appreciate. Since we started this Instagram channel and all these things, and we started doing these live videos, I tell Victor so many times these days that I really feel like we have a community. Before I just thought, I just see you guys as icon with the text Kaz Johnson, Tiny Soldier. I never really saw them as human, one-on-one community. But as we do more live videos and um, communicate and we pay attention to all these little conversations we exchange with you guys, we really feel like we have you guys have our back. And just like Johnson said, if even if one day everybody leaves, there is always one fan, which is Kazim Johnson
Hmm.
from UK.
Thank you. Respect.
Thank you so much
We really
for
appreciate you
coming.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
we really
you.
appreciate it. Some things that we said here is supposed to be private, but I guess we are trying to be authentic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to punish your
Wait, what was it? Then is it the
bottle. Okay.
open my bottle? Do you want? Yeah, guys, let me give you one last shot. One day she was opening my bottle like that and trying to smell. She always checks. You tell me that I did not wash my food very well after creating. Then I forced it to come and brah! On her face like this. She did not expect it. And I tell her that's a lesson. You don't go near cow shit and you say it's not smelling. You go near my bottle, there's a time bomb. OJ thank you, Niger boy. And so yeah, we are just very silly couples like that. And she can do silly things. Sometimes I even wonder what kind of human being she is. But I love her like that anyway. It doesn't get me angry. I just feel it's good because this one day we'll leave this world without anything. And why are we so like
Serious.
yeah, there's nothing to be serious about this life. But,
And one thing that he said that touched me was, whenever we are, I was very private. I don't want to fart in front of him. I don't want to do anything like
mm,
private things like that in front of him. But he once said, "What if one day, God forbid, one day, he needs to wash my bum bum, wash my, poo. Are you going to feel shy? We need to get used to it." And that's true. I think it's very true.
yeah.
Oh,
If you're also on the line, you still anytime you want to drop that fart, you stay away from your partner and run into the toilet. Today is the day you need to break it. Farts in their presence. Even though they are eating, drop it. Don't be ashamed. Let it sound. Release it like a sound of joy. You know, when you do that, You are getting to know each other. So you know the kind of person your partner is. They get angry, that means there's still a level of misunderstanding. But when you guys understand each other to the level, even when she wants to fart, without even if I look into her face like this, I know that something is about to happen. And anytime I move my bum bum like this,
I run away.
she ran away because she know I don't just move my bum bum like
And I
that.
start.
So it's really good to to be very
It's so I
very
feel so free.
free.
So it's a lot of freedom. Oh, do it.
Yeah, do
Find
it
somebody
so.
that you can be so free like that and
Yeah,
still love you the same way.
yeah, I'm growing. I hope we'll grow to the level of whenever I'm pulling out, she will come and sit with me and be eating snacks.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, maybe you can still get there. You can still get there.
Maybe once if I lose the sense of smell.
And her smell her nose is very sensitive. Like even before the fat come out from my bottle like this, she's already smelling it.
Casper, thank you so much for
Thank
staying
you,
with us.
gospel,
Yeah, we really
gospel,
enjoyed your
king,
presence
king,
here.
power, gospel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Cheers, cheers, cheers to you. We really appreciate you for
Thank
staying
you for
this.
staying until the very
Yeah,
last messy conversation.
yeah, it's a very good conversation.
It's a good and important conversation, though. So it's also getting late here. We're supposed to go.
Yeah, we are supposed to watch the program online.
Oh, that's true. So
So,
yeah. Thank you guys.
thank you
Please,
very
if you guys have
much.
any recommendations for future videos, we really, really welcome. These days, we really sit down together to discuss what kind of videos we should create
Yeah,
to be informative, to be interesting, to be engaging. You know, I enjoyed it. Thank you, Johnson.
thank
This was
you.
fun, guys. We had more
Virginia,
fun.
Virginia
Virginia, thank
also
you for staying
stay.
until the
Thank
end.
you.
We really appreciate
Thank you so much.
for this community.
Yeah,
It really means so much. We know that whatever we do, we know that we have you guys to watch it. It's not for nothing. Odabo!
Udaro,
Odaro! Odabo!
Kẹsùn dáadáa o. Ọlọ́run á jí wa re o. Ṣé Ọlọ́run á jí wa re o?
Olúwàjúra rẹ o.
Ọlọ́run á jí wa re o.
Ọlọ́run àjíwá rẹ o.
Yeah, your
Ọlọ́run
turn.
àjíwá rẹ o.
Yes, so. Oh, Virginia in the in
South
SA,
Africa!
South Africa. Thank you,
One of my
Martins Aregba. Thank you, Martins
good
Aregba.
managers.
I mean, yeah.
Martin Aregan,
Hi,
thank you
Sister
for
Ruth.
being here too. And we are really going.
Abdul
Thank you. We'll do another live very soon. We hope to
Yeah.
see you soon. Abdul, thanks for coming here too.
Yeah, Abdul, you can check our videos down. You can. There's a video on how we met.
Yeah.
All these
And
questions.
this video,
can
even though this
answer there.
video contains some dirty conversations like poo poo poo, but we'll make sure to post so you guys can go and watch later, even if it's a very long, like 1.5 hours now.
Yeah, and let's drop a note. And for everyone, maybe you are watching this video later, not live currently, we say thank you
Thank you for also
for
throwing questions
watching.
on Instagram. We appreciate. We really had fun answering all of them. They were very interesting and informative questions that also
Yeah,
made us think deeper.
thank you.
Like this video.
Oluwagbenga
Don't forget
Damilora
to like our
Abuja, thank
videos.
you. Thank
It
you very
really
much.
is going to help us grow a lot.
Yeah.
And we will, my memory is very good. I will never forget any of you guys. Gatuso also. Everybody.
Gattuso.
Hi. We are leaving
Hi
now.
guys. Gattuso. Is it Gattuso that play
Gatuso,
football?
we see you
Gattuso,
in
we
our
see
next
you.
live video. Stay healthy. We pray God will be with you.
Amen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the likes, for the love. the comments. We really appreciate. We can't thank you guys enough. I would say Kumasmida,
Eshengon.
Kumawayo,
Great stream. See you guys.
Obrigados,
Blessings.
gracias, gracias, gracias.